All right, so back to the good microphone again. Anyways, we are going to be looking at factoring trinomials of a different kind, the kind that do have a coefficient in front of the x squared term. Obviously, this one doesn't, but I want to show you a few different methods that you could do this with, starting with the graphical method and going on from there. So, well, I'm not going to show you with, yeah, I'll do that. I'll do a different example here for you. So if we change the example to this one here, we can look at how we can use algebra tiles to solve this, in case you haven't tried that already. So let's just quickly do that. We'll draw out those three terms expressed as, in a rectangle rather, using algebra tiles. So it'll look something like this. Actually, I started doing this one here, and I kind of ran into this little snag here. I thought maybe I'll show you what, kind of my thought process in case you're struggling with the graphical method here. So I get to here, and I realize that I can't finish this because if I put my three squares, there's only three. I need to have six. So I have a bit of an issue. I have the right number of x squareds and x's, but it doesn't work this way. So I need to change things around a little bit. So let me just kind of quickly show you how I can do that. A little bit of trial and error here. Okay, so by moving two of those x squareds that were up here, we can, so these two were up here and now they're down over here, okay? That allows us to put all my algebra tiles in place. And obviously these are all colored in, I'm just not coloring them because I'm lazy. Okay, and so by looking here and looking at the dimensions of this rectangle, if you will, this is x plus 2 across the top, and down here I have two x's and then a 3. This would be 2x and 3, so 2x plus 3. So that would be my factors, 2x plus 3 and x plus 2. Okay, and so that works for the very simple ones where these are both positives. Okay, and well, I can let you try another example here. So I'll give you this one here. You can go ahead and try to arrange all these algebra tiles into a rectangle and then read off the dimensions. Go ahead and try this one here. Okay, 6x squared plus 11x plus 4. So go ahead and arrange all those algebra tiles into a rectangle and see if you can come up with the factors. I'll show you the answer in a few seconds here. Okay, well, with a little bit of farting around, you can sort of figure out where these things go. And, you know, if you can't get it the first time, just keep moving things around until you get everything to work out. So here we go there. And if you just read off the sides, the dimensions, this is going to be 3x plus 4. That's this dimension here. And along the top is 2x, sorry, plus 1. Okay, because this dimension here is x, and there's another one which is x, and this is just has a dimension of 1. And then going down, you know, x, 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 so that's 3x, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 3x plus 4, like that. So you can do it graphically like that, but it doesn't always work. So they can't use this method all the time, or else it'd be so much fun just to draw squares and rectangles all day long. Look at this example here. Okay, 2x squared minus x minus 3. And when you go to try to arrange all those algebra tiles into a rectangle, well, I mean, quite frankly, you can't. I mean, I could move these things around a little bit, and it doesn't really help things at all. Okay, so arranging these into a rectangle doesn't really work, so I can't really do it that way. So we have to use a different method. There is a way you can do it graphically, but I think it's just way more work. We might look at a few of them a little bit later. I can show you how to do it graphically. But for today, let's just leave this part, and we'll move on to the next part, which is foolproof and works all the time the first time. And we'll address that in the next video. So here you go, video number 2.